Hello, and thank you for joining me for this demonstration on how to set up your 8x8 work account on your computer. In this video, we're going to demonstrate the process you'll need to follow in order to configure your 8x8 user password, how to download the 8x8 work application, and then finally, how to sign in. Once your system administrator has configured your 8x8 work account, you will receive a welcome email from 8x8, which you can see currently displayed on my screen. Within this email, there'll be a series of links and some information around your account to help you out for when you first get started. Within this email, you can see some information like your DDI number. You can also see a link to activate your account. Essentially, following this link takes you to the 8x8 SSO login screen, whereby you'll be prompted to create a new password. You can also see within here your username. In most cases, your username will be your company email address, but do check this because in some cases it may be a unique to 8x8 username, such as this. If we scroll down a little bit further, we can see some links to download the application for the various platforms that it's available on. So obviously just select the appropriate link. And then if we scroll down a little bit further, we can just see some quick tidbits of information around what 8x8 work is. Finally, at the bottom of the email, you'll see some additional account details. Here again, you can see your DDI number, you can see your extension number, and if you use a physical desk phone, you can see the activation number for the desk phone so that when you enter that activation code on the desk phone, it then links your account to that desk phone. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is create your password. So all we're going to do is select the setup account link, which will then open a new tab on your web browser. And as before, it takes you to sso.8x8.com and it gives you the ability to create a new password. I would suggest just checking the required characters for the password. You can do that by clicking the question mark just here, and it just tells you the requirements that's needed for the 8x8 password. Just as a caveat here, if you are using or if your company is using SSO for 8x8, then you won't need to create this password. But if you're not using SSO, then we just need to configure this password. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a new password. And I'm just going to confirm that password. And then select submit. If your password matched all of the required parameters, then you'll see this message here saying your password has been reset successfully. From here, you can return to the login screen where you can log into the 8x8 web services. We're just going to ignore that for now. I'm just going to close down the browser and I'm just going to bring us back into this welcome email. So now that we've activated our account and configured our password, I'm now going to select to install the application. So I'm just going to choose the appropriate link. As we can see here, I'm on a Windows machine, so I'm just going to select the Windows link. Again, this will open a new tab in your web browser. And from within here, or on the tab, what you'll basically be brought through is a 8x8 knowledge base article with a series of links to install the 8x8 work application. At the top here, we can see download for PC, so I'm just going to go ahead and select that. And you'll see that this then starts to download the exe file required to install the 8x8 work application. Once this is downloaded, all we need to do then is just click the download file, and then that will then initiate the installation process. So I'm just clicking that link now. And as you can see, 8x8 work is now installing on my desktop. Once the application has successfully been installed, the application will then run and you'll see the screen that will be presented to log in. Just give that a second. Okay, so this is now asking us for our username and then it will ask us for our password. So to get the username, as I said, in most cases, it will likely be your email address for your company. But I'm just going to jump back to the email, just best to double check. And what we can see here is the just underneath the setup account link, you find your username there. Only select the username in bold minus the full stop on the end. I'm going to paste that in there and then select continue. I'm now going to input the password I created just a moment ago. Then select login. You can choose this remember me option so that it remembers your credentials for the next time that you need to log in. I'm just going to select login. And as you can see, that has now successfully logged me into my 8x8 work account. When you first log in, you'll see this tooltips welcome screen. So it's just giving you a little welcome to 8x8. And then we've got 21 tabs or 21 pages worth of information. I'd recommend if you've never used 8x8 before to follow this, just select the next option and it just kind of gives you a little bit of information and highlights various elements within the application for your information. Okay. So now that we've installed the application, you'll be able to see that it should have created a desktop link or shortcut link, and you'll also be able to search for it within your search bar on your desktop. So again, we can see 8x8 work there. In this video, we've demonstrated how to create your password and activate your account on 8x8 Work. We've also demonstrated how to find and download the 8x8 Work application for your computer. Just a side note to that, you'll need administrator permissions in order to be able to install applications on your computer. If you're unable to install the application on your desktop because you don't have these permissions, you'll need to contact your IT support for help installing this application. We then demonstrated how to sign into the application. Thank you for watching this demonstration.